If you can evolve into Charizard on your second turn, you win games just like that. What's up guys, Kiddo here. Today I'm going to bring you the Charizard EX deck. Now before anything, slap Lupton so hard and sub the channel for free for more awesome content just like this. And the guides are coming out soon. And do not forget to check out some of my previous guides so you will know what to use in the current meta. So, the new rare candy actually brings a lot of different comps onto the table. Or well, back from the bottom of the river. Yeah, we can play Charizard EX and feel great right now. So, Charizard EX, if you still don't know, with Stoke, you can take 3 energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. The biggest problem with this Charizard EX, well, I got a shiny one. Yeah, this new Charizard, it has a problem. If you get it out later in the game, it will have to tank 1 hit before it can attack. So, it was really bad. But now, with Rare Candy, if you can get it on turn 2, so let's say you go first, and then on your second turn, you Rare Candy evolve into it, you can already go for the Stoke to ramp up. Then on your next turn, you will be able to use the 5 energy attack Stim Artillery, slapping for 150, which is going to take out most of the Pokemon in the current meta. And if you can't, well, add something like a rat. So now, let's take a look at its friends. So to pair with Charizard EX, I mean, okay, Charizard EX is a 2-price Pokemon, obviously. And if you pair it with something only 1 price, then it's pretty easy for your opponent to take out. That is why Incineroar is here as its partner. Okay, if you need to take care of those really annoying Oricorio players, well, Fire Fang does the trick for you. Okay, you can burn them, dealing damage. Even though it's an EX, yeah, the attack does not do 30 damage, but the burn damage still ticks onto the Oricorio. Then you can use the second evolution, like the Charmeleon here, to take out the Oricorio quick. So now, Incineroar. If you still have not seen my previous guide, definitely check that out. Incineroar just rocks. And Scar Shard Smash, 80 plus 60 if you have damage counters on your Incineroar. 140 damage is a little awkward because it's a little short from taking some important KOs on some of the pretty popular Pokemon in the current meta. But well, that's where Red comes in. And of course, Incineroar is your second win condition. Mostly, we're going to rely on our Charizard to blast people. But don't get me wrong, Incineroar is also a really potent Pokemon that does a lot of damage. So now let's see the deck comp quickly. Okay, we got 2 Charmanders. Yeah, one of them is shiny. And then, I got 1 Litten and 1 Incineroar. That's your backup plan. So most of the time, you want your Charizard in the front, starting to get Stoke and building up that energy advantage as soon as possible. Then we have 1 Charmeleon here, just to make sure the evolution line is smooth, and it's actually quite good when it comes to taking down Oricorio. And then we got 2 shiny Charizards here, just to flex. And then, Pokemon Communication, 2 rare candies, and don't get me started on how broken this card is. I mean, I knew it was trouble when they said, oh, we're putting this card into Pokemon Pocket, because in the real Pokemon TCG, yeah, this card is amazing, alongside Alolan Ninetales, obviously. If you don't know what it does, yeah, search for it. It's crazily good. And then 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor's Researchers, just to thin out the deck. 1 Cape, just so we get out of range of those KOs, I guess. And then Iono, because this deck does build card advantage by, drawing a ton and not using stuff. So if you need it, go for Iono and try to get that rare candy plus the evolution in your hand for that early advantage. And of course the red, just so Charizard can KO those Pokemon like a Giratina with a cape. And then, of course, Guzma. I think Guzma is kind of underrated because it kind of serves as a red if they put on a cape, right? So, red does 20 extra damage. Guzma removes 20 health from a Pokemon. But the better part about Guzma is it can remove 20 health from a Pokemon that is not an EX, because red only does more damage if your opponent's Pokemon is an EX. So that is why I like the Guzma in my deck. And then 2 lilies, just to heal yourself out of range, because sometimes, yeah, your Charizard is going to take hits in the front line. And that lily is most of the time going to save you from the next hit, which is generally going to be a KO. So if they chip you with a Skarmory, then you can already heal back up to full, not needing to worry about that Solgaleo EX plus a red KOing your Charizard. So that's pretty important to heal up your Charizard in the front line. And without further ado, let's jump right into some games and see how good Charizard plus Incineroar is in the current meta. And I'm pretty sure it is S tier. Alright people, this first game is definitely gonna set the stadium on fire. Okay, yeah, with Charizard, it's not tough to see why. Okay, so we got rare candy, actually 2 rare candies in hand, plus the Dark Charizard. I mean, what can this guy do? So it's already our second turn because we went first. Now we just thin out the deck with the Pokeball. We either get the Charmander or the Litten. Usually you want the Litten as the backup, but well, I can't complain when I got the rare candy Charizard start. So this is the best scenario for you. You put on the Charizard, get the energy on, and then you go for Stoke. And next turn you will be ready to attack. So note that the Alga has fire weakness, as you can see, but he got a golden one. Oh my. It looks so majestic, I love it. But the thing is, it dies one shot. Even if it has a cape, it doesn't matter. I do 170 damage just because of that. Oh no! I know what Bastiodon does. I made a video on this. That card is absolutely bananas. As you can see, whenever you take damage, you flip a coin. If hits, minus 100 damage. Come on, that is so broken. I low-key think that's better than the Conkeldurr. Because honestly, Conkeldurr, I don't know. Well, whatever. But anyways, let's go for Steam Artillery, taking out that annoying Dialga. Yeah, Dialga. Annoying people since, a couple patches ago. Starting to charge up your Arceus. Ew. But now they charge up their Bastiodon, which is even more annoying. Because if they were lucky enough, they're definitely going to make people rage quit. That's for sure. Oh, the admin. So next turn we deal 20 less damage. Okay, we have the Incineroar online as well. I don't see... Okay, let me put it this way. In normal circumstances, I do not see this deck losing at this point. But well, it's a Bastiodon, so stuff might happen. And if they go for something really weird like a Team Rocket Grunt, which I think delete that card from the game. It's like a Misty that can be put in any deck. I mean, please don't do this to people. Oh, and they flipped the heads, minus 100 damage. That's not fair. But as you can see, we used the Lily to heal ourselves out of range. Otherwise, they would have killed us with this attack. Okay. So they got Lily as well. Lily is actually even better on Bastiodon, because it has a chance to minus 100 damage per turn. Yeah, I just don't know what to... I just don't know what to do if I miss this attack. Okay, I need him to flip a Tails here, and then I Guzma. I Guzma first, obviously. So I need him to flip a Tails, and I win instantly. So now I remove his cape. So he's obviously below 170 HP. And if he does not flip the heads here, I win. There we go. Finally, some justice. So there you go. Down goes Bastiodon, and justice is served. Shiny Charizard taking over the meta. Expect to see a ton of this deck in the meta. It's crazily good, and if it's move enough, I don't see other decks contesting it at all. Like, come on. This thing is so strong. On your third turn, you start slapping for 150 per turn without the need of discarding energy like a Mewtwo EX. So there we go. This is the deck guide for you. If you love it, don't forget to slap the like button and sub the channel for free. Now, peace out. So if you have enjoyed this deck, don't forget to slap the button so hard just like friends used to slap you when you were a naughty kid, and sub the channel for free for more awesome Pokemon Pockets content. Now peace out.